You're right guys, it's Capcom Tom and I am back for another episode of Road to Recovery, and the first thing as always that we're going to do when we log onto the account is go and check our trade pile and see what we have sold. So here we go. You can see we sold 5 items and we're up to 40,000 coins, and after spending quite a lot in the last episode, I'm pretty happy about that. Now you can see a couple of the players we've sold, majority silver. This Zundi that we got in a pack we finally ended up selling. Now this Nong I picked up for 250 coins. Now I released a trading episode this morning. There's a link on screen now if you haven't seen it. And I used that technique to buy that player. I bought him for 250 coins, and you saw there I sold him for 3,000. So that is just proof that it works. So hopefully you guys will actually find that technique useful. And we go off and we make our first transfer for the episode, and we go and buy Nuer in goal, not the upgraded one, just the standard one. So the upgraded one was a few too many coins, so I didn't really want to splash out all that much, but we go off and put him into our team which will give us a hell of a lot more chemistry than we're currently getting. You can see there we're up to 85 now, and the team's starting to come together quite nicely. Still got, 6 positions to improve, so pretty good. Anyway, we go into our first game and we come up against a team called Beef Curtains, which I found very amusing. And now when I came up against him, I was like, he's going to be selling out those players at the back, the bronze players, and to be honest, I was so surprised when he didn't. I was like, what on earth is that? Why would you make your team like that? Anyway, his defence here making a mistake, and his goalkeeper actually making a very bad mistake as well, not saving that, and Schürrle scoring a good goal there for the team. And after he paused it, we had quite a funny goal there. He just didn't clear it properly with the goalkeeper and pounced on it, scored the goal. And we got another goal here through Raphael in the 53rd minute to make it 3-0 to us. Some nice, well, not skills, but nice dribbling to go past a couple of players, and a very nice goal here from Tiffert to finesse that into the top right hand corner. So that was a good goal as well. And the final goal went to Schürrle, probably the worst goal I've ever seen. I don't know what his goalkeeper's doing, not coming and collecting that, but the diving header failed, but he got up and just kicked it in the bet net. So after that he rage quit, and I wasn't too upset because we already had our 5 goals, so full match bonus for us. And we move on to the next round, which is, well, not the next round, but the next game. But first we've got to make another transfer, and the player we ended up going for was Goetze. Found a very, very cheap one here, 800 coins, absolute steal for 1.5 formations. So I pick him up and I bop him in the team, and yeah, can't complain with that, can you? He goes in the place of Raphael, who has been good for us, but still, you know, I wanted Goetze mainly because he's got 4-star skills and 5-star weak foot, and I'm a junkie for 5-star weak foot players because it means you can take shots with either of their feet, and you know that you're gonna get good connection with it and not spam it off to the left or the right, which is always annoying. Anyway, we go into our next game. We come up against this Scottish team. Some silver players bopped in there, and a lot of goals with Charlie Adams and Fletcher, the only 2 shiny ones in there. So I didn't think it would be too difficult, and I was right. I haven't edited anything. I haven't edited anything from the kickoff, and you're gonna see why any second now. Anyway, couple of minutes in, a couple of roulettes put Schürrle through, and he finishes well. Again, that 92 finishing coming up trumps there, and I timed how long it was before this guy actually left the game, and it was just under a minute, which is probably the quickest I've ever seen anyone rage quit. And I mean, if we took out the celebrations, it would probably be under about 40 seconds. So you know, pretty good all-round performance from me here. And you can see here Schürrle just going for it again. No chance for him, to be honest. Bit of a poor attempt to score, but you know, Kagura picked up the rebound from the keeper, and that pretty much spelled the end of the game for him. So you can see here he pauses up and he leaves the game. So what can you do? Unlucky for him. I guess we're not going to get all the coins, but what can you do? What can you do? It's pretty funny to make him rage quit in that short amount of time. So I was like, okay, well that's okay. We'll just go straight into the next game, and we come up against another Scottish team. This time it's got informed Charlie Adams. It's also got, I think his name is Russell, the guy from Dundee. Is it Dundee? Yeah, Dundee United. Um, so pretty beast player there that I recognise. Anyway, Schürrle again. He's an absolute beast, I won't lie. 2 minutes in again, scoring for us, but this guy put up a very, very good fight. I mean, scoring some sort of weird turning volley, scissor kick thing, I don't know what you want to call it, but equalising there. But a couple of seconds later, we did again go back into the lead. After his keeper made a good save, we managed to cut back and put it into the empty net, which he shouldn't really be bringing his goalkeeper out to someone who's running away from goal anyway. What is the point? But again, he just kept on crossing the ball into the box and scoring goals from it. And how this ever went in, I don't know. But he got kind of lucky there. But you know, still a good goal. We'll let him have it. And I didn't give up hope that we would win. I mean, you can see here doing some good work, hitting the post, but Schürrle again there to pick up the rebound and scoring for us. He just seems to have scored too many. I think he's probably one of the most prolific goal scorers I've ever used on this game, to be honest. But he did manage to score an equaliser in the 84th minute, which was very, very frustrating because he hadn't been pressing me all that hard, and I thought that I was going to walk away with a win. Unfortunately, we get to full time and it's 3-3. Now, I wanted to go into extra time and penalties so that we could decide who was better, and as you can see, I was hoping that he would do the same, but he was being a little biatch and decided not to play against me, even though I tried really hard to play against him, which was very, very annoying. I mean, you can see me trying my hardest to get him to change his mind, but he wouldn't. So unfortunately, that was the end of that. You can see how we had so many more chances than him. But guys, that's how it ends up anyway. So our record is 61-2-7, which isn't too bad at all. Check what we sold, which was just a couple of fitness cards from bronze packs I'd opened during the episode. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I will leave it there, and I will see you all next time.